to support. So first of all, let's talk about what is koge. So koge is actually a part of traditional art in Japan, and it has like highly skilled expression, both in form and decoration. And each of koge artists, they have their individual expression and their addressing thoughts about the future. So the first koge artist I wanna talk about is Shikio Nakamura. So he is a door maker. So he thinks the Hakata doors as contemporary sculpture. So these are the examples in the exhibition that he made. Um, Unlike others, classic sculpture, so his sculpture more like resemble a person, but not really a real person. He combines realistic and unrealistic together with very vivid color and smooth curves. Also, he created their emotions on their face, which are very interesting. These are really tiny, they're not big, which is kind of like a risk for a doll maker. So he also used ceramic sculpture with uh, polychromic to show the doors in different feelings and different aspects. And we can see the two doors, they look totally different with their gesture, their emotion on their face, and their clothes as well. So I thought this is really interesting, and it can show kind of like most Japanese artists did in traditional art. So then I want to talk about Castle. So he is actually the father of the art furniture movement. So in his exhibition, he actually takes a lot inspirations from his previous work, and he invent kind of like prove them a lot and to create a new body of his work. Um, he um, kind he is using most like 21st century tools to making the furniture instead of doing like handcrafts. He wanted to show his mastery of the forms and his vocabulary of softly and organic shapes. So for this piece, it's called the dining table. He made it in 1966. So it is his first large-scale table, and unlike Shikio's doors, this large scale and the color is more wood and organic. He used very real and beautiful woods and to create kind of like a contemporary style. Um, he cut a hole in the center of the table to opening a side line to the sculpture so people can see what's underneath the table. So actually, I thought this table is very contemporary and shapeable. It's um, it's kind of catch people's eyes when you go into see the exhibition, and it's unlike Shikio's doors. It's in colors. It is more like simple, uh, and the texture is basically the natural of the wood. Um, he always like using using the board pieces to show the of a timeless style. So that's what I thought. And others artists in the Kobe exhibition, they're really also very impressed. So for example, Takashi Ikura, he creates those very clean shapes of vessels. They are functional and with very sharp and clean lines. He used dynamically twisting forms and the curves to represent kind of like having a fluent movement here. And in my opinion, I feel it's like these vessels, they don't need colors, but they're still like really beautiful and amazing. You can see how much effort he put inside, and actually this is kind of represent the Japanese artists. They are always like insist on something, and they treat everything seriously, and they focusing on details and trying to create a sense of beauty. And another Kobe artist is called Yuri Takemura. She kind of creates very playful and stylized forms of tea balls to reflect the influence of contemporary fashion and modern and media. So he creates the balls in very soft and rounded shape. It's very cute and colorful. He wanted to, she got the inspiration from geometric patterning, and he, she, she used, she used these tea balls to show her expression about future, that what people may use when they drink tea is not, it's kind of like the opposite from the traditional, but she insists using the traditional craft to express this. It's kind of like a contrast between traditional and modern. And we also, I also wanted to talk about Tatsu Kitamura. So he creates these really gorgeous pieces, and we can see the craft that he did is really fabulous. It's kind of more like royal stuff for me. It's really like high-end design for this. And for Kobe, he also had some other pieces. This one is called Only What It Seems. He created it in 2011. This one is made by machine, and I think it's really abstract sculpture. Um, it's using very organic wood to represent his like contemporary idea. So it's unlike the Kobe artist did very tiny and little pieces. He likes to create large scale stuff. And for this one, it's not that big, but it's quite asking people to stop and think about what it really represents. For me, I can't really quite get what he means, but for me, my understanding is about like trying to see about the shapes that he created, and it's more like a people's figure for me. He also created Like a Dream. It's in 2014. He created It actually represents a tree and a little bit of landscape. So I think he wanted to create a very intimate atmosphere here and to make people dream, kind of dreaming when they're sitting on a chair. Another impressed work is called Double Chair. So it is the sculpture he made in 1967. He kind of separates the chair in two parts using the line in the center to kind of having a sense of separateness, but he also creates the curves around the chair to kind of also give a intimate atmosphere here. So I feel like all his work is more organic and very large scale and also having very abstract feelings that people can get, because I feel like different people may have different feelings, but actually for code-based work, they're more like impressed, they're more focused on details, they have much more colors. Even if they don't have colors, they are more focusing on the shapes and forms and lines to trying to give you the sense of traditional art. So these two exhibitions that are highly recommended. And after I saw this, I feel no matter like Western or Japanese art, and or you're using machine or handcrafting, this can all like bring you very good and fantastic design. And using techniques and tools to help you improve design is really quite a brilliant way. And they can show different possibilities in life that to make people think. So that's all. Thank you.
Okay, time to go, but another very good job.